Hari Om and very good morning. I welcome everybody to 16th of August. So let's have a thought over react or respond to situations in our life. We know when the cricketers play cricket on the ground, sledging is a technique to distract the opponents. So, one team uses this technique, this gold. It's a very cheap way to distract the mind of the opponent so that they move away from their focus or goal and they commit mistakes. They lose their temper. They cannot concentrate and so they make a mistake and then the game goes out of their hands and the opponent suffers and this team wins. But there are some cricketers who remain cool in spite of losing. They do not absolutely take it to their mind, not to their heart. They decide to remain cool. And one of such cricketers is Sachin Tendulkar, very famous. He never surrenders to sledging. So thus, he never becomes a victim to this sledging. For remaining cool, he is known to everybody. He was never bothered by it. Others lose their temper and they lose sometimes the game too. We remain cool when we face sledging in the game of our life. Do we remain cool? Question is that. We are all playing the game of life. Sledging comes to us in different ways. Do we remain cool? Or we respond to it and lose the game of life? Or we lose our cool? Can we stop someone from scolding us, criticizing us? Never. It's not in our hand. These are the things which are totally out of our reach or out of our control. People are also sometimes out of our control, even people very close to us too. Sometimes we don't understand what happened to them. Why are they reacting? So people are also, they behave in a strange way sometimes. Can we control what the people think about us or they talk about us? It is simply not possible. Are situations always within our control? No. So the batsmen many times expect that particular ball, it will be an in-swing ball. And the bowler also throws an in-swing. But suddenly a gush of wind comes in between and that in-swing turns to be an outswing. And the batsman, that moment only, becomes out. So everything was fine. The batsman expected an in-swing. Bowler also throws an in-swing. But in between the gush of wind comes and makes it outswing. So that in between that gush of wind is not in our hand. What time it will come and interfere, we don't know in the journey of our life. Many such gush of wind will enter and change the situation completely. It will not be in our hand. Then what happens to us in such kind of a situation? Have you seen cold drinks can? So when you do like this and you open it, so what happens? The cold drink overflows and it falls. It simply just comes out. You cannot control it. So similarly, one bottle of simple water, chilled water, that also you shake and you open it. Does it come out? Absolutely not. It remains cool within its own space that is provided to it. You should think this uh, cold drinks can, that reacts, that becomes angry, frustrated, loses the control of the mind, doesn't know what he is doing. Another one is bottle of cool water, remains calm, cool. So we explode, either we explode with anger, frustration, the stimulus of criticism, conspiration, scolding, all these become intolerable for sometimes. We react and we foam out. Or like a simple water bottle, we remain cool. We don't react and we don't lose our anger or control of our mind. So many situations become like this, are out of our control. So we should not consume our mind to react to such situation. When situation is not in our hand, why to consume our mind and lose our peace? Question is that the research shows 70% of our mind space is occupied by things which are not in our control. Whenever we meet other people, we either talk about such kind of situations. That day he told me like this, he told me like that. They don't understand. They are correcting, what is my mistake? Why should I listen? So 70% of our mind is occupied only over such kind of situations or persons over which we don't have any control. We talk about all and think about and we lose our patience. So not to react, the answer to this tagline, let us remember, not to react but to respond. If this we do, then we can reduce that 70% to 30%, 20%. Do we react or we respond? Question is that. Life has got, every moment there are stimuli. Lot of such kind of things come to our life. Every day, getting up the morning, right from our daily work till we go to sleep, several such stimuli. And we react, we become tired, we lose our patience. Lot of misunderstanding and breaking up relation also takes place due to this. So let us choose to respond. If we respond positively, then we do our actions nicely and become successful. If we react, further we cannot do any action properly and we lose the game of our life. Mahatma Gandhi, several times he faced such problems, but he never reacted. He responded. So he became great. So great people do not be so by their birth, but by their choice. They choose how to respond to situations, and this choice only makes them great. See, all kinds of stimuli we should learn how to face. These are challenges. If we are not strong spiritually, very difficult to face it. If spiritually we are strong, we can make our own choice brilliantly. If culturally we are strong, our family background, our parents, our culture has taught us how to be, how to control our mind, how to be impassive in such situations, then we can do it. So these things are very necessary. That's why we have to teach spiritualism to our children, because life is full of such kind of challenges. So don't ask why. Why this happened only to me? Many times it comes to our mind. But ask how. How should I deal with such a situation? For that why, either there are no answer or the answer is not satisfactory. You go and ask, teacher, why this happened to me? Or parents, why this to me only? Can your God tell? So there are no answers or answer is not satisfactory. So for that reason, why the ball became outswing, which was supposed to be in swing? For that gush of wind, there is no reply. So that factors beyond our control or beyond our hand. We have worked hard, we did everything fine, but there are some factors which are not in our hand, like that gush of wind. No reply for that. So no answer for that why. So don't ask. When there is no answer to such why, then don't ask this question. Brother, don't react, respond. Do not become a can of 7 Up. Try to become a bottle of cool water. Choice is yours. If we choose to become a bottle of cool water, remain calm and cool in such situations, definitely we will win the battle of life. But we react and consume our mind over such kind of things, it's very difficult to win the game of life. Because from inside we are going to break. But such situations will be there. It's not in our hand. So let's make a choice to be a bottle of water and win the game of life. Though it seems to be difficult, it's not impossible. Let's be spiritually strong. Let's make our culture also strong so that we can win this game of life. Hari Om. Thank you very much.